Sit for prayer. Okay, let's sit for prayer in Padmasana. Both the hands in Gyan Mudra. Back straight, neck straight. Gently close your eyes. Long deep breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in for Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Om Triambakam. Om Triambakam. Yajamahi. Sugandhim. Pushtivardhanam. Urvarkameva. Bandhana. Mrityor. Mokshiya. Amrita. Together. Om Triambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarkameva Bandhana Mrityor Mokshiya Mamrita. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Join your hands together. Rub them. Put them on your eyes. And gently come back. Okay, so yesterday we studied Kundalini Shakti and Nadis. So can you tell me something about Kundalini Shakti? Yes, please. I hear no response today. Please turn on your microphones and participate in the class. Okay, Josh left. So we have Asia, Bree, Callie, Joy, and people at Devputra. So turn on your microphones. Yes. Now, please tell me the concept of Kundalini Shakti. What is Kundalini Shakti?
Kundalini is the spring the energy from the Muladhara to the
Yes.
Sahasrara.
Yes. Why do we want to awaken it? It is sleeping, let her sleep. Why do we want to awaken it? Please tell me.
What do you mean? What we can do for awakening like that?
No, why do we awaken it? Not how, why? Why do we want to awaken it? What is the purpose of awakening Kundalini? Knowledge, intelligence, intoxicating bliss. All these are the purpose. To get that ultimate aim of yoga, liberation. Okay, to end this life circle, to unite with the Paramatma. We are Atma, we want to unite with the Paramatma. So that is also one purpose to awaken the Kundalini. And before that, if you awaken the Kundalini, you'll get a lot of knowledge, a lot of intelligence. Okay, so that is the purpose of awakening Kundalini. Okay. So can you tell me the different chakras, they are associated with which qualities? Qualities of different chakras or characteristics.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Characteristics of different chakras.
Security, like that? Swadhara for security, like that?
Yes, yes. Mooladhara is associated with
Root chakra, material, security.
Mooladhara is associated with material security.
Good.
Okay, next. Next chakra.
Swadhisthana.
Yes, Swadhisthana.
Pleasure, enjoyment. Pleasure.
Pleasure, enjoyment, yes. Then?
Manipura.
What are the characteristics of this?
Ego, dominance.
Yes. Dominance. Assertiveness. Then next.
Anahata. Love, compassion.
Love and compassion. Next.
Visuddhi. Purification. Communication.
Next.
Artinya.
Yes, good. Agya is associated with
Mind, steady and strong.
mind, intelligence, intuition, and Sahasrara.
Highest consciousness.
Yes. Highest superior consciousness. And intoxicating bliss. Intoxicating bliss. Okay. So tell me the meaning of mool.
Root.
Mool, yes, root. Swa,
Cell.
Sthan. Sthan,
Okay. Oh,
it is
place.
the dwelling place of self. Money,
Gem.
Jan. Anahat, unstruck. Shuddhi. Shuddhi means Shuddhi. Shuddhi means
Cleansing.
yes, purification. Agya means command.
Command.
Sahas. Sahas means
1,000.
1000, yes. Okay. If anyone wants to take screenshot, please. Okay. Okay, we have nadis. How many nadis do we have?
72,000.
Yes. And out of those, we study 3 nadis. Which are those?
Inda, Pingala, and Sushumna.
Yes. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. So Ida is present on which side?
Pingala.
Ida is present on which side? Left or right?
Oh, left.
Yes. Left. Okay. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. So what are the characteristics of Pingala? Hot or cold? Pingala is hot or cold?
Yes. Pingala is hot.
Hot, yes. And Ida is cold.
Cold.
It is representation of sun or moon, Pingala. Sun or moon?
Oh, it's sun.
Sun, yes. This one is. Okay, this is Pingala is feminine or masculine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Yes. And Ida is feminine. So I told you that whenever you want to do some activity, okay, you can activate your Pingala Nadi because it is associated with sun and activity. Sun, it provides energy, it provides dynamism in the body. Okay. And if you want to sleep and you're not able to sleep, you can check if your Pingala nadi is awakened, is like active. Okay, if this is active, you cannot fall asleep. Okay. But I do not recommend to, activate this Ida. If you do not feel asleep, you can work upon your Sushumna. You can do Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. Okay, then we studied about parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic. Parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system. What are those? What is parasympathetic system and sympathetic system? Okay, so this one is associated with Pingala, and this one is associated with Ida. Okay, so sympathetic system and Pingala, that means active. Okay, yesterday I gave you an example, like you have to rush to your office. So what will happen? There will be more energy produced in your body. Your muscles will work more actively. Your eyes will, the iris, it will dilate, it will open up because it wants to see more and more. Okay, and your heart rate will increase. Your heart rate will increase, that means there'll be more energy produced. Okay, so what happens in sympathetic system? Heart rate increases. Okay, then your eyes dilate. Your capacity of intensifies your. Okay. And what else happens? Dilates the blood vessel. Respiration increases. Okay, so all that which is required for you to work fast and more efficiently, all that will happen. Like your iris, it will open up more. Okay, your ears will become more sensitive. Your heart rate will increase. Your respiration rate will increase. Okay, all this will happen so that you can perform your activity. Okay, you can rush. Okay, you can run. So all these are required for running. And then you also have to be vigilant that nothing comes in your way. Okay, you should not fall. Okay, then your ears should be active, that nothing is coming from the back. Okay, if it is coming, like if a car is coming, you can hear it. If you cannot see, you can at least hear it. Okay, so this is the sympathetic nervous system. Now what happens? You've reached office. Okay, you've reached office. Now, do you want all these things to keep happening? Your heart rate increased, your eyes dilated, intensified, ears dilated, blood vessels, respiration increased. Do you want it when you have reached office? Do we want all these things when we have already reached the office? We were getting late, so we wanted this. But now I have reached office. Do I want it? No, I do not want it. Because now I can relax. Okay. And to relax the body, this parasympathetic nervous system gets activated. Okay. So now this heart rate, it will become normal. Normal. Everything, all these things will become normal. Okay, like how it should be, right? But in today's world, like we have reached office, now we have this another task that we have to submit a file, we have to submit a task, we have to log into our Gmail, and we have to meet the boss, we have to give instruction to the subordinates, all that, like another task, then another task, then another task. Then in the lunch time also, we're like, okay, 10 minutes we have, okay, let's have food fast, and then we have to go for a walk, then we have to go for this, we have to do that, then come back again, work a lot of clients, and like full day we're just working upon our sympathetic system. Okay, this, we just want this. So what happens eventually, this causes stress because we are not making these our body normal. Okay, but this is required. Okay, so if you are doing any task, okay, you complete one task, this will happen. Okay, make sure after you complete a task, take a break of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so that your parasympathetic nervous system is also activated. It is required. Okay, one simple way to do this process is Ashwini Mudra. Okay, do you know what is Mool Bandh? You know what is Mool Bandh?
Mula Bandha.
Yeah.
Mula.
You know about
The root
Muladhara. Do
chakra?
you know what?
Is that the root chakra?
Yes, at the root chakra. But what is Mool Bandh? Have you practiced Mool Bandh?
Ah, yeah, the pranayama.
In pranayam, yes? Like you have Jalandhar Bandh, you lock.
Jalandhara and Ujjani. Yeah, Ujjana.
What?
Like the Jalandhara and the Ujjana Bandha.
Yes, Jalandhar
Yeah, we did this. Mula
Bandh,
Bandha.
then we have Udyan Bandh, and then we have contract your rectum muscles. Okay,
Yes.
and you hold it. Okay, that is Mool Bandh. Ashwini Mudra is you make it normal, then again contract it, make it normal, then again contract. This movement, okay, this is Ashwini Mudra. If you hold it, it is Mool Bandh. If it is in movement, then it is Ashwini Mudra. Okay, these two practices are great way to relax the body, because you see, it's a natural process. When you get that nature's call, okay, you want to empty your bowels. So what is the normal course? It will open up. Okay, that is normal thing. Now, when you already emptied your balls, what will happen? You want to contract it. Okay, so this contracting, it is the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, when you're contracting it, it is the work of parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so in Ashwini Mudra, you're constantly activating this. So you're constantly relaxing your body. You're sending signal to your brain that, okay, relax now. Okay, relax now. Okay, relax now. Okay. So within like 1 minute, 2 minutes, you can really, calm down your body. These are great practices. You might feel that, oh, what is happening in this? Okay, no, calories are burnt. So it's not about the calories here. It's about the mind. Your mind is getting some signal that, okay, I need to relax. Yes. You can take screenshot. Okay. Any doubt?
No doubt.
Okay. So let's study some modern science. Pectoral girdle, pelvic girdle, some muscles. We are almost done with our syllabus. We have covered like 95%, 90% of the course. Now we can, we have a lot of time. We have, today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have 4 more classes and very few topics to cover. So have you started writing your assignment? Do you want to discuss the assignment? What all can be written in the assignment?
Well, we've started, but I think we all have a lot of other things we're doing right now as well.
Okay. So
Like
at least, if not 1000 words, you can write lesson in like 700 words. Just write something, okay, so that I know that I have taught something. Okay. Like I want to know what all I have gained through this class. So it's better if you, just it will hardly take 5-10 minutes. It doesn't take very long to write an article. So like, what is the question? Okay, the question is, how is the study of human anatomy and physiology help you understand yogic practices better? So you can, relate any topic that earlier when you were doing any asana, pranayam, like we just discussed about Mooladhara chakra. Yes. Oh, sorry, Moolbandh. Yeah. So this Moolbandh, earlier you were probably thinking, oh, why we are doing this, but now you can understand that, okay, these are the benefits of Moolbandh. Okay, like that you can write. Then whenever you're doing like why it is always asked to sit straight, spinal cord straight, why it is so important to keep your spinal cord flexible, why it is important to keep it straight all the time, and why especially when we are studying, why do you have to keep it straight, what will happen if you keep it straight. Okay, so all these things you can include in your writing. And then you have this respiratory system. How can you keep your respiratory system healthy? By practice of yoga. There's so many things for respiratory things. Okay. All the asana involved, which are involving your chest region, thoracic region, and all the pranayams. Yeah, with all the pranayams, you can keep your respiratory system healthy. Okay, so okay, so in this we have clavicle bone. Clavicle bone is also called clavicle bone is also called
collarbone.
Yes.
yeah. Then what else we have in pelvic girdle, pectoral girdle?
Scapula.
Scapula. Scapula is also called as
Shoulder blade.
The
Shoulder blade.
shoulder blade. Okay. And In this, we have shoulder joint. In this, we have humerus. Okay. So let's study these bones in a little detail. Clavicle. What type of bone is it?
I think we've already done this.
No, I'm going to teach a little extra in this
Oh,
from what we have already discussed. Yes. So in clavicle, what kind of bone is it? We had axial and appendicular. So which one is it? Axial or appendicular?
appendicular.
Appendicular. Yes, appendicular. Then we had another classification of bones like long, short, flat, irregular, sesamoid. So what kind of bone is clavicle?
Appendicular or long bone?
Long or irregular?
Yeah, it's a long bone.
It's a long one. Yes, it's a long one. And it is the only long bone in horizontal. Okay, it is the only long bone which is placed horizontally. Okay, it's something like this, S-shaped. Okay, here we have another bone. Okay. Do you understand? This is, which bone is this? This one.
The
Clavicle.
clavicle,
Yes, and this one?
the pectoral,
Uh,
Pectoral?
this,
Blade.
no.
What is
This, which bone is this?
that's
shoulder
on the
blade.
shoulder blade.
Shoulder bone. Yes, the shoulder blade. Yes, and with this one, this. Which bone is this?
Is it a rib?
Humerus. Yes, good. This is scapula. And which bone is this? Huh?
The sternum.
Yes, good. Sternum. Okay. So, you see, this is present in front. So this is an anterior bone. Okay, what is it? It is anterior. And it is above scapula. It is present above scapula. So it is superior. Okay. Okay. Yes. So this sternum. Okay, we have another clavicle here. Another scapula here and another humerus here. Yes. So this is the center of the body. Yes, it's starting here. Okay. So this end will be called the medial end. This end is the medial end or the sternum end. Okay. This end of clavicle bone is called sternum end or the medial end. Okay. Then this end, lateral end. Okay. This lateral end, or here we have acromion. So this is also called as acromion end. Okay, we are studying about clavicle bone. So clavicle bone, it has two ends, medial and lateral. Medial is also called as sternum end. Lateral end is also called as acromion end. Okay. So let's erase this part. Okay. So you see, because of this clavicle bone, we have lot of motions of this. Okay, because of this, we have a lot of motions in the shoulder joint. Okay, but you see, it also obstructs us to run very quickly. You see, like cat family, it does not have clavicle bone, so it can run really fast. Okay, it can give a lot of motions, okay, variety of motion, but due to this, the speed is reduced. Okay, like in cat family, it does not, the cat family does not have clavicle and it can run really fast. Okay. So you see, here we have it. Please take screenshot of this. So this clavicle bone, it is protecting all the nerves and blood vessels coming. Okay, it is protecting all the blood vessels and all the nerves that are coming from the head. Okay, all the nerves coming from the head, from the neck, okay, from the cervical region. It is coming here to your hands. So it is protecting all those nerves, and then whatever blood vessels are coming, it protects those vessels. Okay, now here they are joining. Okay, this joint is called as sternoclavicular joint. Okay. This end is called sternum end or medial end, and the joint of clavicle bone and the sternum is called sternoclavicular joint. It is called sternoclavicular joint. Okay, so this clavicle bone, it will be heavier and bigger in men as compared to women. In men, this is larger and heavier and also more defined in men. Whereas in females, it is lighter and less defined as compared to the males. So this was about clavicle bone or the collarbone. It is appendicular. It is a long bone placed horizontally. This is the only long bone placed horizontally. Okay. Then it has three parts: the lateral end, medial end, and the shaft. Okay, this is shaft. All this is shaft. So lateral end is also called as acromion end. Middle end is also called as sternum end. This joint of clavicle and sternum is called as sternoclavicular joint. Okay, you can take screenshot and then we'll erase it. shoulder blade. Okay, so what happens here in scapula? It's a triangular shape. Okay, what kind of bone is it? We studied axial and that appendicular. So which kind of bone is it?
It's appendicular.
Appendicular. Yes, it is appendicular. And in long, short, flat, irregular, sesamoid, which one is it?
It's flat.
It's a flat bone. Yes. Okay. Now let's see this. Let's see the position. Now you see it is present below the clavicle bone, so it is inferior. Also, it is present at the back. It is present here. Okay, you see here. So it is posteriorly present. Okay. So the positioning is, it is inferior to the clavicle bone and it is posterior to the clavicle. Clavicle is here and shoulder blade is at the back. So it is posterior and inferior. The scapula is attached to the clavicle bone through 𝐘𝐽𝐴. Okay, so this joint is called as 𝐓𝐞𝐚𝐽𝐿 joint. This joint is called 𝐓𝐞𝐚𝐽𝐿 joint. Then this scapula, it is attached to the humerus. Okay, in pectoral girdle, only the scapula is attached to the humerus. Okay, it is, this clavicle is giving support. Okay, but the humerus is attached to the scapula, and this cavity is called as glenoid cavity. So this joint of scapula and humerus is called glenohumeral joint. Okay, this is sternoclavicular joint, acromioclavicular joint. Then this is glenohumeral joint. Glenohumeral joint. Okay, so here we have ribs. So the positioning of scapula is from the 2nd to 7th rib. Okay, so the positioning of scapula is, it starts from the 2nd rib until the 7th rib, the positioning. Okay. Okay, let's see a diagram of this. You see here, this yellow part is scapula. Then we have humerus, acromion, coracoid process, and clavicle. This clavicle is attached to scapula through acromion. Okay, and that That joint is called 𝐓𝐞𝐚𝐢𝐧𝐢𝐴 joint. Then we see that humerus is attached to scapula through glenoid cavity. Okay, this is glenoid cavity. That's why this joint is called as glenohumeral joint. Okay, you can take screenshot of this. So we have some muscles to study. We'll study that tomorrow. Let's wind up today here itself. Let's sit for prayer. Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Everyone sit in Padmasana. Both the hands in Gyan Mudra. Long deep breath in. Gently close your eyes. Back straight, neck straight. Long deep breath in. And breathe out. Once more, long deep breath in. Exhale slowly and completely. Now together, Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Breathe in. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Parvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mokshiye Mamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. If you have any query, you can ask.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
If you have any query, you can ask.
We're good. Thanks.
Okay. See you tomorrow.